Hello, my name's Austin.
And I'm Daniel.
And this is the Off the Tracks and Off the Record podcast.
Okay.
That sounded weird.
Okay. We talk about the weird news, trending topics, ask strange questions.
Not so much weird news anymore.
No, I guess that was kind of the first podcast. But then just like basically... Shh. We want feedback from our fans at ottaotr@gmail.com or on Twitter at ottaotr. So today we're going to ask some random questions.
And we'll start out with, why is the Lone Ranger called Lone if he always has his Indian friend Tonto with him?
Okay. I've never seen this TV show, or
I haven't either, but
they're actually making a movie in like a few months with Johnny Depp as the Lone Ranger.
It's going to be funny.
It looks pretty cool. But to answer the question,
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe because
because back then they didn't
the Lone American
in the
is what
group.
they
Yeah,
mean.
that's what I was thinking.
So we'll say that.
Okay.
And then if you want to give us your answer, you can email us.
I said that.
Oh.
Already.
Okay. When does it stop being partly cloudy and start being partly sunny?
So it's kind of weird because like in the weather forecast it'll say partly cloudy
Or partly sunny.
or partly sunny, but I guess the sunny is warmer. It could be a temperature thing.
Or when you can see more sun.
And then more clouds. Well, it's like a glass half full, glass half empty type of thing, where it's the same thing, but there's two different
not.
ways. Well, it's optimism and then pessimism, but
then there's the reality that it's
glass half full and glass half empty are the same
has
glass.
water in it.
Yeah, it's the same glass. So I'm saying partly cloudy and partly sunny. Tell us what you think,
All right.
people.
Your turn.
My turn. Okay,
Yeah,
are eyebrows considered facial hair?
No.
Well, because they're no, probably
technically
not.
they're not considered facial hair, but they are facial hair.
They're hair on your
Because they're
face.
on there. It's hair on your
That's
face,
true.
But it's not considered facial hair. All right.
Okay.
If a baby's leg pops out at 11:59 p.m., but his head doesn't come out until 12:01, which day was he born on?
This is a common question. I've heard this a lot, and
I haven't.
okay, well, I mean, I have, and I mean, I was born in the morning, like about 1, so so it doesn't really apply to me, but
I was born in like 6.
6
in the morning.
in the morning or at night.
So, in the morning.
It seems like most babies are born in the morning. It's kind of weird. I don't know why. Okay, on what day was he born? Wait, so his leg pops out. So 2 minutes. It took 2 minutes for him to come out.
Yeah, so his legs are out.
That's a quick labor.
That is.
2 minutes.
Must have been a small baby.
Maybe it's a preemie.
Anyway, so
and they're assuming that it's a boy baby because it says if a baby's leg and his head, it should
if
say.
its head doesn't come out until 12, it
It's a
doesn't
human.
matter.
It's not an it. Okay, get in the frame, Austin.
I'm in the. Don't touch me.
Okay. Well, on what day was he born? I mean, I'd say I guess when he takes his first breath. That's when his first breath on his own. So it would be the next day, the 12:01 day.
Okay. Is there a time limit on fortune cookie predictions? I don't get that one.
The
Like
messages in the fortune cookie.
How long after you?
How long does it last? Well, I mean, if it says today you will get $1 million, and you get the $1 million that day, but then if it was true, or whatever, but then the next day you pick it up, the same one, and say, oh, today I'm going to get $1 million. It's not going to happen again. So
it's not going to happen in the first place.
no, what I'm saying, if it did, there's a time
yeah.
limit. It's the one time, one use.
Okay. Your turn.
Since bread is square, why is the sandwich meat round?
Because it's easier to cut round pieces.
Of meat?
Because the carcass is roundish.
The carcass? Okay, well, they don't cut it from the carcass. They cut a huge piece of, like, the ham.
Right. And
Yeah.
have you ever noticed how the ham looks rounder? It's more round than square.
Yes.
True story. Do they
It's
have...
true fact, not a story.
Do they have the word dictionary in the dictionary?
I'm gonna go
Do you
grab
have
a dictionary.
dictionary.
I guess do control right click on my computer. Control right click at the same time. Control right click. There. Okay, now type in dictionary. What is that?
What do you think about?
Okay. Just dictionary. Yeah. Yes, it's in it. Click on it twice. A reference book containing an alphabetical list of words with information about them. It's in the dictionary.
It's in the
there
dictionary.
we go. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, we just lost there. Okay.
Oh,
Can you daydream at night?
Yes, because they call it
I-
daydreaming because you're still
because you're not sleeping.
right. Well,
Yeah.
you're technically sleeping. You're daydreaming, but you're not.
No, I'm
going to
saying
bed.
daydreaming is when you're not sleeping, but you're thinking about something, and I do that all the time. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
it is.
Okay. Why is it that on a phone or calculator the number 5 has a little dot on it?
I'm gonna go grab that phone.
I have a phone right here.
No, but we have.
Hey.
Okay, we have a real phone.
But this has a dot on it too.
Oh, that's so that the
That's
middle of the
5.
keypad.
So you can
Like
dial
the
without
keyboard
having to look.
on the F and the J, they're little nubs, so that you know
Nubs.
what. Yeah, feel them. They're nubs.
When I think of nubs, I think of no fingers. Anyway.
I don't.
Okay.
Can crop circles be square?
No.
Wait, what's a crop circle? Like for
That
photos?
things aliens do.
Oh, crop. Oh, okay. No,
No.
they're circles because
The UFO circle. There. If ghosts can walk through the walls and glide downstairs, why don't they fall through the floor? Because they're floating.
Okay. Yeah. That's just give us your feedback on I guess what you think about that one.
We did that one last week.
When atheists go to court, do they have to swear on the Bible? I think everyone that goes to court does.
Yeah,
Anyway,
so-
like I mean, the president he does too, even though he may not be a Christian.
Mhm.
So
All right. If a doctor suddenly had a heart attack while doing surgery, would the other doctors work on the doctor or the patient?
they take the doctor to another room, and somebody else would do that. Would do
That's
his
not what they're
surgery.
asking.
Oh, it's like they have to do it.
Yeah, and it would be the same principle as life over limb, whichever one's in more dire need.
Dire. Okay.
Can animals commit suicide? No, because they don't have a soul.
No, but they can kill themselves.
But they don't have a soul.
But what's
so
your
it's not
definition of
committed
suicide? Suicide, the definition is killing yourself. That's what it is.
And
Regardless
it's
of
knowingly,
morals.
it's knowingly killing yourself. An animal can't knowingly kill itself. It can do something that'll get it killed, but it can't take a gun and blow its head out.
No, but it
Or take
no,
a
it can't
rope
take a
around
gun. No, but like some will dive down and like kamikaze the ground or whatever. Just like some birds will just kill themselves, even though they know
Well,
that
it's
they're
because
gonna,
they've been hit so
No.
many times on the glass window.
no, like they know. No, like
No, they thought they
there
saw.
are some animals
no,
that will kill themselves
They thought they saw a
because
rabbit.
it's part of the circle of life. Like
they
some
thought they saw a rabbit, and they.
a finch does not eat rabbits. I was talking about like little
You
birds.
said
A
whatever.
bird.
Okay.
Not yeah. That's a tiny little
Then
rabbit.
it thought it saw a plant, and then
They
when
eat
it was
worms.
it thought it saw a worm, and then when it was already past the point of no return, it realized there was no worm,
And
then
it
died,
smashed its beak on the ground and died. That's nice.
and its brain split
Okay,
out.
let's scroll down.
Ugh.
You just-
What
okay,
is another word for thesaurus?
Okay, go to the dictionary. Control right click. No, just control right click.
Entertain the people.
Don't go to dictionary.com. Just go to my installed
Go
dictionary.
to-
On the,
Entertain the people.
go to entertain. I'm already here. I don't thesaurus.
Synonyms.
Glossary. Oh,
Language.
well, glossary's like a
reference book,
dictionary, though.
Lexicon.
It's kind. Oh yeah, okay, that is.
Onomasticon.
And a reference book, source book, storehouse of words. Okay,
I
that
like that.
no one uses that, but that's cool.
Terminology, treasury of words, vocabulary, word list.
Okay.
So there is.
They're synonyms, but they're not standard. Like, because glossary is more than meanings, not just like a list of like synonyms. Okay, let's go back to the other tab. If you soak a raisin in water, does it turn back into a grape? No.
I don't know.
It
I can't
it
get
wouldn't
over
because.
this one.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to.
He was. We know he was.
Talk about it because we're
You
gonna
shouldn't have
get
brought it
angry.
up.
I just.
Why is there a light in the fridge and not in the freezer? My
There
freezer.
is a freezer.
Yeah.
In the freezer.
Then why does this question say why is there a light in the fridge? My
maybe it-
freezer has
Maybe
a
100
light.
years ago there wasn't.
There weren't fridges 100 years ago.
There was ice boxes.
They weren't. They didn't have lights in them
How do you know?
because they weren't electric.
How do you know?
They weren't electric. They just had blocks of ice with like hay over it.
Hey.
Yeah, hay to insulate it, or newspaper.
Do butterflies remember life as a caterpillar?
No, because actually, in the cocoon, they totally like turn into this like protein soup and become a butterfly. Like the caterpillar totally dissolves, so its brain totally dissolves. It's true. I mean, there's like been a film out and it shows that it
The
just
human
totally dissolves.
centipede?
What?
Human centipede?
No, it's called like metamorphosis and it totally just dissolves. But this one, why does a toilet bowl cleaner always come in blue?
So that you can see what's dirty.
But why can't it come in green or purple?
Because
But purple would work. Seriously, can you stare off into space when you're in space? Can you stare off into space when you're in space?
yes, because you're staring off into more space.
And that's pretty much a
I
no-brainer.
just saw
anyway.
one. If there's an exception to every rule, is there an exception to that rule?
Okay, well, is that a rule or it's just a comment?
Well, it'd be a rule.
Oh, yeah, it's
there's
a
an
rule.
exception to every rule. So then there's an exception to that rule.
What's the exception though?
There's no exception to the rule. But then
What's the exception?
I don't know.
Uh,
I just saw one. Right here. When you're caught between a rock and a hard place, is the rock not hard?
yeah, it's pumice or something. It's like a not hard rock or it's something. It's like I don't know.
I always think of like a boulder falling on top of you, or you getting smushed into a wall with a boulder, because it's a rock and the wall's hard place.
Okay. Is it appropriate to say good morning at a funeral?
No.
No,
because it's
not
not
no.
a
You're
good
no.
morning.
It's not.
Is
Even if
vice versa to a dyslexic just plain redundant?
Okay, what would be?
Is vice versa
Wait, so
to a dyslexic?
that makes no sense.
Well, dyslexic people get the words mixed up and stuff. So it would be, is versa vice just plain redundant?
That makes no sense.
It's just redundant plain? That's stupid.
Okay, how come you can kill a deer and put it on your wall, but you can't keep one as a pet? People keep deer as pets, so I don't know.
Where?
In like they do in like different states, or they'll
In
have
different countries.
or they'll have mule deer as cattle. Like they'll
right, as cat. There's
Yeah.
a difference between a pet and a...
Okay, but they're still keeping it, and they
Right,
might name
but-
it and stuff like
But there's a difference between my dog
Mhm.
at home and a cow on a farm.
Yeah, but the farmers might have a relationship with their cow. I mean, I don't know, right? I mean, I don't know. Well, I guess because it's already dead and because you had a hunting license. I don't know. What happens when you put hand sanitizer on a place other than your hand? It cleans it, right? It's skin sanitizer. It's not hand. It's sanitizer. It's like
Well,
it's like
actually
alcohol.
Doesn't.
It is alcohol.
It-
It's
but
like
it doesn't-
isopropyl alcohol.
Doesn't do anything. It makes the germs smell good.
No, it actually kills the germs. It is alcohol, so it kills the germs. Hand sanitizer actually does.
Not all hand sanitizers.
The kind that I use.
Maybe
The
but
regular, just the
most
hand sanitizer.
sanitizers just make germs smell good. And then
Do
also,
germs smell bad?
Well, yeah. What do you think makes poop smell?
Okay.
Or what do you think?
That's not germs because
Okay.
it's not made of
Okay,
germs.
hang on.
Sorry. It's
No, hang on. I
Okay.
got this one.
Hey, why are we?
Do you know what makes BO?
Yes.
Germ
No.
farts.
It's bacteria.
Germ farts.
Yeah. It's bacteria.
Germ farts. They smell bad.
Bacteria. It's bacteria that
I like
grows there.
throwers,
No,
boy.
because of the dampness, bacteria grows there, and that gives off gases.
And when it says it kills 99% of germs, it means only 99% of known germs. There's
Mm-hmm.
still unknown germs.
So like the ones that'll kill you, it doesn't get.
Well, they don't know about those germs. Oh,
Oh, okay.
Why do people-
No, this one.
do butterflies...
No.
If you under... No, I ain't saying that! Why do people constantly return to the refrigerator with hopes that something new to eat will have materialized?
Okay, I do that.
I do that.
Yeah, and it's like, Mom, why didn't you pick up like some yogurts or whatever? But it's like, no, she apparently didn't. But then I go back again. I'm like, what should I have?
Yeah, I do that quite often.
Yeah,
Why do they call steamrollers steamrollers? They don't produce, get rid of,
They used
or
to.
have anything
they
to do
used
with
to have
steam.
steam engines probably. That's probably how they were initially.
All right, well,
Well, let's do one more, just really quick. Why are women's and men's shoe sizes different?
because they have different sized feet.
But the world would be easier if everyone just used the same size scale.